Congratulations on completing your active service, and thank you for a job well done. You served your country on active duty, and now you can begin a new chapter in your life.
My name is Captain Dan Storr, U.S. Army Infantry Officer, and I transferred to the U.S. Army Reserve.
Well, there was a lot of reasons why I joined the Army Reserve. It was not originally something that I planned to do.
What is appealing about the reserves is that coming off of active duty, it serves as a source of continuity as you're transitioning into a completely different lifestyle.
One thing that I've noticed with the friends that I've met in the military is a lot of times they'll do their initial 8-year contract and get out, or maybe do an additional year or 2 after that and get out, and then I'll see them a couple years down the road, and the one thing that always strikes me is that they always mention how much they wish they would have stayed in and got there at least their 20 years.
I chose to join the U.S. Army Reserve and branch transfer to logistics for a few different reasons. One of which was the Army Reserve is still a federal entity, and it allows me to continue a career track. I was offered a $20,000 bonus to branch transfer from infantry to logistics. The Army Reserve also gave me access to a professional network that I wouldn't have had access to had I not joined the Reserve.
Completely on your own right away, you still have that unit, you still have your team that's there to support you. You have a full, some AGR, full-time staff that you can call Monday through Friday anytime and ask about a pay issue, ask who do I contact for this or that. So it's really a continuity while you're transitioning out, and then you also continue to develop skills that really only the military can develop.
For one, I love being a soldier. I love what I do. If I didn't, I definitely wouldn't have re-upped for 6 years at the end of my initial contract. So I love what I do, but also there are so many opportunities with the Army Reserve. Primarily, I think I wanted to get my education. So getting my degree was important to me.
I originally always planned to do my 4 years active duty and get out and go to the civilian world. But I really thought a lot about it my last few months on active duty, looking at some of the benefits like the insurance, and particularly things like when I looked at jobs, the Army Reserve offered me a very nice bonus to take a position, and it was a position that I really wanted as a public affairs officer. So it really worked out for everybody.
If there's one thing that I could tell someone who was transitioning off of active duty, I would tell them that the U.S. Army Reserve has made my transition significantly easier, and it's something that they should seriously consider.
I highly encourage them to take it seriously and to do the research and look into the benefits, whether it's the medical, the dental, the bonuses, the chances to do a new job, to live where you want, to be able to have one foot as in the military world, one foot in the civilian world, and really integrate that into your life.
You're going to get what you put into it, so I always make sure I'm always proactive with my benefits, and I'm always proactive making sure that I'm getting out of it as much as they're getting from me. So the benefits, school, I'm currently getting my graduate degree at USC.
When you're transitioning out of active duty, and there's so many options out there, none of them guaranteed, and the only guaranteed option is really the opportunity to join the reserves and stay affiliated with the military. That's a guaranteed option that's available for you.
Continuing your service in the Army Reserve and the 79th Sustainment Support Command can ease your transition from soldier to citizen. Serving as a citizen soldier can give you an edge in the job market, help you accomplish educational goals, help you establish contacts in the area, and provide a source of income during your transition. The 79th SSC has more than 21,000 soldiers divided into 4 expeditionary sustainment commands covering 19 states west of the Mississippi River. Your opportunities in the Army Reserve are numerous and exciting, but at the same time, facing a new civilian career might be slightly intimidating. However, your military training and experience provide a strong foundation that give you a competitive edge among many people competing in the job market. You can gain an even bigger advantage to support your transition to the civilian workforce by joining the Army Reserve. Through our employment programs, the Army Reserve has access to over 10,000 businesses and corporations. If you plan on living in any of the 19 states that make up the 79th SSC, chances are we have a unit where you can bring your active duty skills. Your knowledge and experience will be valued. By joining, you will build a strong foundation for civilian work. And the job skills and experience you gain in the Army Reserve will assist you in civilian life. Planning on starting or finishing your college degree, the Army Reserve can offer financial help through the Montgomery GI Bill and other educational benefits. Additional incentives may include 24-month deployment stabilization, a reduction in military service obligation, and low-cost health and life insurance. The 79th SSC provides mission support to 4 Expeditionary Sustainment Commands. These 4 commands represent over 250 units covering 19 states with available career fields in watercraft operations, railway and water terminal operations, petroleum pipeline, distribution management, water purification and distribution, as well as human resources, public affairs, postal, finance, religious services, and legal services. Many of these career fields are also in high demand in civilian communities, and your training and contacts can give you a leg up on employment. The sustainment resources this command brings to the active component is immeasurable. We are the force that allows the warfighter to focus on and accomplish the mission. Sustainment is what the 79th does today, and we do it well. Join our ranks, let's move forward and continue to serve. And remember, to do for country, Army strong. For more information, contact the 79th SSC Retention Office at 562-936-7672.